Well, a new set of restrictions and regulations are set to start in Oregon later this week. Now, the state started designating risk levels in each of Oregon's counties yesterday.
Different safety measures will apply to those at extreme, high, moderate, and low risk levels. 21 counties right now in the extreme risk category. That includes Marion County. Joining us live this morning, Marion County Commissioner Colm Willis with more on the new restrictions. Good morning.
Good morning.
So your first reaction to Marion County being one of these counties here in the extreme risk category, is that an appropriate place to be?
Well, I think it's important when you look at these numbers to take them into context. It's true that Marion County has been hit hard by COVID, as have a lot of places in the state of Oregon, including Multnomah County and the metro area. I think it's important, though, to remember that Oregon as a whole is still doing better than most of the other states in the country. And even our hardest hit counties are still doing much better than most places in the country are doing.
Right. And of course, we want to keep it that way. So these extreme risk guidelines, what will this mean for Marion County?
Well, I think, my concern is that they're not really tailored the way they should be. I don't know if you can see this, but I have here a chart of where our cases are in Marion County. And you can see what I've circled is our restaurants. And restaurants are only 3.2% of the outbreaks in Marion County, and less than 1% of our cases overall. But these guidelines have shut restaurants down really hard. There's no indoor dining under the guidelines. And same thing with gyms. Gyms didn't even make it on the list of outbreaks because there's so few cases that we can track from the gyms, and yet those also were shut down. So the problem is this doesn't come without cost. There are literally thousands of people who are losing their jobs right before Christmas. They're not going to be able to pay their mortgages. They're not going to be able to buy Christmas presents for their kids. And it's not clear that these restrictions, when it comes to restaurants or gyms, are actually going to keep us any safer, but they are going to really hurt the working people who are losing their jobs during this holiday season.
So then conversely, what are the areas where you are seeing more spread or more outbreaks? Or have you been able to track the places where we do think COVID-19 is spreading?
Yeah, the number one place is in our nursing homes and long-term care facilities. And we know why. It's the workers that are bringing that COVID into the facilities, and we don't have a good system right now. The governor hasn't come up with a good system to keep those facilities safe. We had an inquiry. We brought DHS in and we said, hey, how are you regulating this? How are you making sure that we're not having these outbreaks in these long-term care facilities? And we didn't really get good answers. If we were able to really lock down and make sure that those long-term care facilities were safe for their residents and for their staff, we could cut our hospitalization rate and our death rate in half when it comes to COVID.
Wow. Okay. Well, what about these anti-mask protests that have been happening in Marion County? I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, look, most of the businesses and most people that I know use common sense. Marion County, we wear masks. We do temperature checks when people come into our buildings. We all maintain 6 feet of social distancing. But I think incidents like this just show that there's a lack of trust in the governor's ability to lead us through this. Her regulations are hurting people. They're really making it hard for people to provide for their families. They're invading the privacy of people's homes, and it's not clear they're making us any safer. And I think it's just the incidents are just indications that people are feeling that.
I think some would argue there might be a kind of a chicken and egg argument here, right? Where the messaging around mask wearing perhaps has not been effective, because if there was widespread use of masks, maybe we would be able to open up more different areas of the economy. Do you feel that it's being conveyed, the importance is being conveyed correctly?
Well, anywhere I go in Marion County, if you go to downtown Salem, you go into any of the shops, everybody's wearing masks. You walk down the street, everybody's wearing masks. I don't think this is a situation where you have widespread disobedience or people not wearing masks. I think the problem is you have a governor who's overreached. Her church restrictions were almost identical to the restrictions that the Supreme Court found were unconstitutional. And when people start seeing overreach by the government, they stop trusting anything the government does. And I think we really need to make sure that we get these right so that we can maintain the trust of the people.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Commissioner. And of course, for more on the new restrictions starting Thursday, just go to coin.com. Have a good morning.